To welcome you to Live at Noon. Hang on a second. Um, Let me turn this off. Okay, does that get rid of the echo?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'd like to welcome you to Live at Noon with Fabric Chicks. I am actually trying, you know me, I'm waiting till the very last minute. I'm waiting till the very last minute to experiment with this because I love when I'm on the spot. So, I actually was upstairs working on bedazzling the sunflower panel for Monday's class. Nothing like waiting till the last second. Although for Monday's bedazzling class, you can use any panel you want. Okay, I'm changing my foot because I want a free motion foot to be able to do Fabric Magic. So for a lot of you that are doing the Fabric Chicks Textile Art Group, this month you need to use Fabric Magic. So I meant to get down here early enough to experiment with this, but I didn't. So I know, but I did get a quilt quilted this morning and some other stuff. So sometimes I gotta actually work around here. Okay, so here is. And I've never done Fabric Magic on flannel, so I thought I would experiment with that. So you guys get to see all my epic fails and all my epic accomplishments. But I've got Fabric Magic, which is like an interfacing here behind my fabric. And then I've got flannel. And then I've just kind of puddled yarns and different things on here. So this is going to be the centers of my sunflowers for the bedazzling class. But I just wanted to show you, literally, I threw all those yarns on in the last 3 minutes. So I don't know if my tension's going to be right for this, or if I need to play with it and show you this demo later. I'm not sure. It's kind of crazy. We were all late to work today because it is snowing in April in Nevada. So it wasn't that bad. We didn't have to shovel it or anything, but it's definitely quite. I don't know, how much snow did we have, Roger?
About 2.5, 3 inches. Full of water content. Hello, baby brother.
Is Todd watching?
Yes, he is. He said,
Todd,
"Love y'all."
Todd, you have nothing better to do, like work? Okay, let me see what's going on here.
Dorothy Thomas Reed says, "Hi from windy, snowy northern Utah."
Oh, it's snowing there too. Okay, so I have no idea why. Oh, there it goes. I have no idea why my bobbin thread is not being picked up. And I don't usually, I haven't sewn at this machine in a long time. So I don't know where everything is. But so Fabric Magic is fabulous. Hopefully the machine will cooperate with us today. We're just going to do some free motion stitching. So I've got my free motion foot on here. So basically what I've done is I've got Fabric Magic here underneath it, and I've just pinned the flannel to the top. I've never used flannel before, so I hope it scrunches. But Fabric Magic basically will shrink your fabric about 30%. So let's see. I like to pick up my bobbin thread so that it doesn't make big knots. And I do have a 12 weight thread in the top. So we're going to see. I'm just going to do little kind of meandering circles. The more you stitch, the more intensely you stitch, the more it's going to pucker, okay? So I'm just going to do a small section here just so you guys can see. And if you get caught, you can put wash away. You could put wash away on top of your fibers so that it doesn't get caught. But I'm not going to, because then I have to wash it away and it's just one more step for me. So I'm just randomly scribbling. If I get caught, if my foot gets caught in anything, I'm just going to, if my foot gets caught in the fibers, I'm just going to snip it and keep going. Okay, hopefully I do not sew over my fingers in front of you guys because I might, oops, my thread broke. I would probably cry. It would be so sad. All right, Roger, you got any comments while I rethread this? So I probably need to loosen my tension because I do have a 12 weight thread in here. And I'm gonna just tell you a little secret. I was trying to cheat upstairs on the long arm and get this quilted super quick with the 12 weight. And I did loosen my tension, and now I'm probably never gonna get my long arm working right again. So
No comments.
It's always kind of crazy. Okay, if you slow down your speed, you probably will not break your threads as much. Okay, and we're just gonna do a portion of it. So on your sunflowers, you could do a grid. If you don't want to sew just willy-nilly, you could do a grid. You can kind of just do anything you want. I love to throw in, the more scrap I can throw in, the better I like it. So I've got burlap here, I've got fibers. If my foot gets caught in the fibers, I just snip it and keep going, okay? If the fiber gets sewn over itself, I don't really care because to me it just adds more, excitement. I don't really want it to all look the same. I kind of willy-nilly. If you want it to all look the same, then it always has to look the same, right? But if you kind of do willy-nilly, people just think you're so artistic. And because we're doing free motion, the slower I sew, because it's up to me to move my fabric, the slower I sew, the shorter my stitches are going to be. See how tiny those stitches are? And then if I go really fast, my stitches get long. So my stitch length, when you're free motioning, stitch length is all up to you, okay? So I'm just going to willy-nilly it here. And like, this is the threads that I pulled up from when I started. I'm not even going to clip them. I'm just going to add them to it. Never throw anything away. My mom would be so proud of that right there. Okay, so the only thing you kind of have to be careful with is you don't want to sew over your pins, only because you could break your needle, okay? So I'm just going to sew to here. I know I'm going to need more of this for my sunflower centers, but just for today's purpose, I'm just going to sew to here so that you guys can see the difference. So here is, no ironing surface. So I'm going to plug in the iron, get it going. Okay, so while this is going, girls, I know you guys had so much fun. Does Roger have the phone number going, scrolling across the bottom?
I do.
Okay, you girls know what that means. Okay, let me see if I've got comments that I have. Oops. I don't know why I lose my earpieces. Phyllis has snow too. Phyllis, I hope you have snow. You're like 2 miles away from me. But Phyllis, I think you win the contest for the craziest hair. So Phyllis sent me proof that she had cornrows back in the day. So I'm just going to put a little challenge out there for the craziest, boldest statement hair that you ever had. Post a picture on Fabric Chick Stitch Along, and of course I'm going to vote on whose is the craziest. But I think Phyllis is going to win. But I thought maybe I would give all of you the option to post your craziest hairdos. And we'll see who, I don't know what you're going to win, but you'll win something fabulous. Of course. I don't know, something that I find upstairs or something. I know, Mary Beatty, if I am bleeding, we're all going to be yakking. Oh, Sherry says it's sunny in Lakeport, California. Yeah, well, it's one good reason to stay in California. Okay, so I am going to, while the iron heats up, I have a couple of drawings. Let me see, I gotta find the phone. Okay, so I've got both phones because I know some of you like to call my cell phone my personal phone, but that's okay. That way I get to write it off. So I've got my cell phone. Are you guys prepared? Maybe we will take the third caller and the sixth caller today. Wait, let me show you what it is. Don't start calling yet. Okay, third caller and sixth caller. I've got two patterns from Vicki McCarty. So Calico Patch Patterns. So they're free to the third caller and sixth caller. And I'm going to try to remember to put you on speakerphone so you can say your name and you can say where you're from. Okay, so that's the contest for today, girls. You can tell I didn't have very much time to get ready for today's demo. Look at no phone calls. Nobody wants the patterns. Okay, I know you girls know how to do that. All you have to do is call 775-26. Fabric Chicks.
Hi, this is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, you're number
Charlie.
one. Hang up and call back.
Okay.
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 Uh-oh. Sherry, call back. It doesn't let it. It has caller waiting, but I don't think it really works when I'm on the phone. Okay, Charlie, call back. I heard your mom in the background. That's the perks of homeschooling. Okay. Fabric Chicks, this is Beth. Can I help you?
This is Carolyn.
Oh, Carolyn, you're number two. Call back. Okay, Dorothy, I saw you trying to call, but it doesn't let me answer it. Okay. Next caller is the winner. Sherry, is that you? Oh, I don't know. Phone. Okay, somebody call. Somebody call. Somebody call. Wait, here's the winner. Wait, let me see who it is before I answer. Oh, Carolyn Gavranich.
Yeah, me.
Carolyn Gavranich, you're the winner. Yay. Okay, Carolyn, which one do you want? Where are you from?
Auburn, California.
Auburn, California, girls. Okay, do you have anything to tell us today? What's the weather like there?
It's sunny.
Okay, perfect. Sunny in Auburn, California. We should all move there because we've got snow today. All right, Carolyn, we'll see you later. Which one do you want? Do you want the cat or the cornucopia?
I'm sorry, what are they again?
A cat or a cornucopia?
Cornucopia.
Okay, cornucopia for. Okay, all right, I'm gonna hang up now. People are calling. Okay. You probably don't want to be the next caller because you won't be a winner, but we'll never know. Okay, caller number 4. Number 6 is the winner. I know you guys are trying to Fabric Chicks, this is Beth. Oops. Okay, wait, see, Season's calling me. She's programmed in my cell phone. Wait, hello, Season? Charlie, hang up and call back because you're caller number 4.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Mary Beatty? Mary Beatty, is that you?
Okay, yeah.
Mary Beatty, you're caller number 5.
Okay.
Okay, hang up and call back.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Mary Beatty, she's from Hellhole, Carson City. Okay, wait.
Hellhole, Carson City.
Charlie, is that you?
You mean Hi-Ho, Carson City.
Wait. I have to decline Peggy so that I can put you on speaker.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear Charlie? Oops. Wait, hang on, Charlie. Sorry, we already have the number 6 winner. Call back the next time we have this game.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, bye. No, not you, Charlie, hang on. Charlie, you're a winner. Charlie, you're the winner. Good Charlie, this is the benefits of homeschooling. Charlie, are you doing any homework right now?
Yeah.
How old is he?
What kind of homework are you doing?
Language arts.
Language arts? Is that like talking on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're learning how to communicate with adults and win prizes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how old are you?
I am
10. And are you going to make this this project?
10. Yes.
Okay, look at Charlie is going to make that. We want to see it made, Charlie.
Okay.
Maybe can you come in? So if you guys remember, Charlie did the demo of the Christmas trees at Christmas time. Him and his sister came in and did the demo for us. So do you think, Charlie, you could do another demo for us?
Yeah.
Okay, so think about what you want to demo, and then you can make an appointment with me.
Okay.
Okay, I love you, Charlie.
Love you too.
Okay, see you later. Tell your grandma hello.
Okay.
Okay, and your mom.
Okay, I'll tell the ogre hello.
Oh, what did you call her? You called your grandma an ogre?
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom. Oh, thank goodness, because Sarah would be mad if you were calling her an ogre.
No, she's one too. She's one too.
Oh, okay. Just to clarify, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The mom and the grandma are ogres. Oh dear.
And plus my sister.
And her sister. Oh, so it's the females in your family.
Yeah.
How old are you, Charlie?
I'm 10.
10 years old, out of the mouths of babes. I would sleep with one eye open if I know your family, Charlie.
Paybacks, Charlie.
Oh, Season's in the back saying paybacks, Charlie. It's true. Okay, Charlie. All right, we'll have this ready for you when you come into town to pick up.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Study hard.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll have to come work at Fabric Chicks for the rest of your life.
Like Devin.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See you later.
See you later.
Okay, bye. Okay, girls, thank you for playing. We're going to have to do that more often because I got so many emails and so many phone calls about how fun that was. I don't know how fun it is for you. It's kind of stressful for me trying to remember what caller I'm on. Okay, so let us go back to, thank you, Season. Okay, so let's see. Do you have any comments, Roger?
Yeah, you were looking at them.
No,
Dorothy says, laugh out loud. I'm homeschooling my twins, but I put them on lunch break for your live events.
Oh, that is very smart, Dorothy. Look at my comments. All my comments say is Diana Hensley is watching 83 times. I don't know why. That's my comments. Look at. It's hard to know what you guys are saying. All I know is Diana's watching. Look at Diana's all the way up. Diana's watching. Diana Hensley, I'm glad you're watching. It must be because you're my friend or something. Okay, so we're gonna steam you have to follow me back over here. We're gonna steam the Fabric Magic real quick so you guys can see how that looks.
Mary Vitti says Charlie's fun.
Charlie is a hoot. He is my favorite. And if you know Season and Sarah and Charlie and the whole family, they are hilarious. You're going to want to friend them because they do practical jokes on each other all the time. I think Charlie is going to need lots of therapy when he grows up. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. So what I've done for those of you tuning in late, I've got Fabric Magic on the bottom. Fabric Magic is like a stabilizer and it shrinks about 30%. And then I use flannel on top. I don't know why, but I just wanted to experiment and see if flannel will shrink as much as cotton. And then I just puddled some random fibers and different things because I want to cut this up and use it to bedazzle a sunflower panel. So that's that. I showed you earlier, I did free motion stitching all along here with a 12 weight thread. So you can really see that thread. I will probably, when you guys aren't watching, go back and put in the, I think this one will look really good. So I'll probably go back and stitch some more with this. But for today's purposes, because I'm running behind, because I've got to do another demo at 2. So join again at 2 for, the Wild Wednesday Live. So Google and Facebook Wild Wednesday Live, and we're going to be doing these banners as a demo. So there's 4 different vendors that will be interviewed at 2. So I've got my iron on, and I am going to. Okay, girls, I don't know. My comments are all crazy. Anna Simpson, good job. Work on that quilt. Okay, you're going to want to get in real close. So I've got my steam in my iron. I've got a ton of steam in here. Okay. So here it is. All I've done so far is just top stitched random circles on my Fabric Magic and my fibers and different things. So I could put a wash away on top to secure all my fibers. But for me, I do not care about securing them. If they fall off, I'll just put it on something else. And if my needle gets caught in these fibers, I just snip it and keep sewing. So keep a close eye right here, Roger, because we're gonna steam this, and you guys are gonna see how it shrinks up. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, just a second. Roger's trying to get in really good. See how it's shrinking up and bubbling up? So it's supposed to shrink about 30%, but I find the more stitching I do, the more it shrinks up. Oh, Karen just moved from the Bay Area to Sacramento area, and she's waiting on packages from us, and she is having problems because the post office doesn't recognize her address. Karen, it's what happens when you move to the boonies. Like, our address is not actually our street. We actually live on McKay Court, but because of the way the post office screwed it up, we actually live on Devon Court. Okay, so can you girls see that?
No, because fog the camera.
Oh, sorry, fogged the camera.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so here I'm going to flip it over so you can see kind of what it started as here. So you can see this was its original state, kind of flat, and this is it. It's all curled up, and see how much shorter it is? So here is, it shrunk up about 1 inch, and it was cut at 6 inches. So I started with 6 inches, and I've got 5 inches left. What? I don't know. Roger's sign languaging me again. Okay, so that's how much it shrinks up. It's super fun. I'm going to use it in the center of my sunflower. So we're going to take a field trip upstairs so that I can show you where I'm at on my bedazzled sunflower. I've got to teach the class on next Monday. So I've got to get the sample done. One, because Mary Beatty wants an embellishment kit, so I have to know how much to give her. So I'm just going to show you real quick. But you have to follow me, Roger. You know the drill. I'm like 30 feet from you. Okay, and we're gonna go up the stairs.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, girls. So here is a sunflower quilt. Don't ask for this quilt because we don't have this panel anymore. So that's why we're doing the new bedazzled sunflower panel. But see in here, I've got some texture magic with some fibers. I left part of the sunflower plain. See, here's part of the sunflower. I just put it in chunks and bits around just to give it some texture and interest. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to be recreating. And hang on a second. Fabric checks. Perfect. Can I call you back in like 10 minutes? I'm in the middle of a live. Okay, what's your phone number? That's okay.
Okay, so I still have to take
Uh-huh.
the camera down.
Uh-huh. Okay, what's your name? Okay, I'll call you back in maybe like a half hour-ish. Okay, thank you. All right, go to Facebook Live and you can watch us. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, bye. Oh, no, she said she was watching us. Okay, so here, I thought nobody would come in today because it was snowing. So here's another bedazzled panel that we did. So I like to add the silks and tulle and yarns just something fun. You can do them for the seasons. You can pretty much do anything to panels. And the panels that we have nowadays are so amazing that you might as well take advantage of somebody else's artwork and add your own twist to it. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs now so that you can see where we're at on the sunflower. All right. If you see anything in the shop you can't live without, you can always put it in a post or just come in and get it or call us. I know it's hard for Roger to walk and not drop the iPad at the same time.
Not trip. What do you mean? Drop the iPad.
I know, we should just bring all the projects downstairs. Oh, wait, show them here. There. Oh, when we get to the top, we'll show you the quilt of Beth that Penny made. Can you see it up there, girls? That is all thread. Penny is incredible. We might have to do it from the top. All you can get is my feet. So don't look because I never have time to clean upstairs. It's a work in progress. All right, come over here and you can show them the Beth quilt. So Penny Barger is one of the most talented artists that I know. Here, can you zoom in over there? I should turn on a light. Huh? You can't? I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I should take it down and take it, hang it up downstairs. All right there, girls, can you see it? It's my entire body, skin that you can see is thread.
No.
Okay, Roger says you can't really see it. All right, so Lynn, we'll see you later. Okay, so over here, oh, look at Devin. Devin is loading a quilt. He's trying to keep busy.
With his hoodie on. Show your new braids, dude. Take your hoodie off.
Wants to see it.
Come on. Come on. I'm not going to take the camera off until you show your braids. Your Uncle Todd's on here showing.
Diana Hensley says, you did a good job, Devin, cramming everything into the envelope. Well, postage is so expensive that if he can get it into the flat rate, he's going to try. Okay, so come on over here, Roger. I've got this loaded on the long arm. So a lot of times I do my thread painting at the same time. So I tried to cheat and use the 12 weight for stitching right here. But you can see it didn't really work very well. On the back, it looks great on the top, but the back, the tension is horrible. And I really didn't want to mess up the long arm because I've got customer quilts waiting to be done. So I switched back to a 30 weight rayon just because I don't have time to mess with tension. So this right here in the center is where we're going to put some of this that we just bedazzled. So I'm going to cut this up. And I'm just going to cut randomly. Like literally, girls, don't overthink it. You don't even care if it's straight or circly or what it is. Okay? So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to kind of put that into the center of this. And see how it's kind of shriveled up? So I could put a couple of them. I could put it I won't cover up the entire center because I always like to leave a little bit of the artist's work. So I might put it kind of in the center or off a little bit. I might add some more glitter. You never know. But so that's kind of where this work in progress is. So just so you know, because I know a lot of you think that you really have to put everything in the perfect spot, but you're giving the illusion of sunflower petals. So if it like here, you can see it just is random. Like literally, I will just take this and throw this here. Somehow between downstairs and upstairs, I've lost my yellow silk. So I need to go find some more yellow silk. But like this part of the silk came and it was already knotted. So I just left that there with the knot because it's kind of where that one flips over and twists. So I might just throw this here. I didn't measure anything out. I don't care if they're longer. I don't care if they're shorter. I don't really care about anything because I know that when it's done, it's going to look fabulous, at least for me. So, Sandy, just have a glass of wine or a glass of whiskey and you won't even care about being a perfectionist anymore. I used to really worry about it being perfect because that's really my nature is for everything to kind of be lined up. But what I realized is that especially with art quilts are super forgiving. They're not like piecing where you have to piece an exact 1/4 inch. Art quilts are super forgiving. You can just, if you don't like how something's turning out, you can just build something else like a leaf or something and just applique that on top of it. So really, the worst that could happen is if you don't like something, you just slap something else on top of it. I very rarely take anything out. Sometimes it just doesn't look right and I might take something out. For the last sunflower that I showed you downstairs, was what I used in part of it for the seeds. So this is Fabric Magic also. A lot of times your tension is not going to be perfect because you're using 12 weights. Anytime you're experimenting with all the different weight threads, sometimes your tension is not perfect. It's going to be on the bottom. You don't care. As long as it looks good on the top. Once you sew this into your project, you're never going to notice that it wasn't perfect. Okay? So don't overthink that when your tension is wrong like that, I'm not going to spend hours getting it right because you're going to switch to a different weight thread momentarily. So that's kind of all I have for today. Do you have any questions? Devin, Mary Beatty said, don't make her have to drive down here to see your dreads. Mary, he says, you can drive down here if you want, and you have a bag to pick up. But maybe, Mary Beatty, he has to go to the Men's Warehouse in Reno today to pick up his suit for the prom. So maybe he could drop your package off to you. That would be a good idea, huh, Devin? Yeah. That would be a very nice thing for you to do. You can leave work 10 minutes earlier. I'll pay for you to chit-chat with Mary for 10 minutes. Okay, so Mary, 3:50 today, he's going to leave work. So give us a call if you want him to drop by your package. Okay. Oh my gosh, Diana Hensley, you're still watching. About 83 times, you're the only one on my phone that says it's watching. I don't know. Technology, I just don't get it. Okay, so that's what I've got. Do you have any? Carolyn says she tends to like things symmetrical, so she's been challenging herself to be much more artsy and work out of the box. She really likes it. This is what I'm going to say. Panels are the best way to experiment with this technique because you've only invested in a panel. It's not like you've spent 3 days making an applique, like this sunflower. Here, follow me, Roger. I know you like to follow me. Season. It just is a thing. He's always behind me. Okay, this here. This quilt here, every petal, this is a Donna Greenwald pattern, and every piece in this quilt, every piece of this petal is a different piece of fabric fused on. This took me days just to build the artwork, so I would be really leery to start throwing stuff on it and not be perfect at it. But what you'll find is if you're using a panel, it's just a panel. You didn't invest that much, so you can be more free to experiment and see what you can do. Devin, Judy wants to see the hair too. Wait, Roger's got so many more comments than I have. Cleaning is totally overrated, Mary Vitti. Okay, you girls can totally do this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You don't have to have it be perfect. because in nature, really nothing is perfect. So if you want to experiment with us, we do have the Bedazzle panel class this Monday. I want to say it's like 5 to 7. You can bring any panel that you might want to bedazzle, and we'll give you tips and tricks and ideas on how to do it. So that's all I have for today because I've got to finish my sunflower sample and I've got to get the banner demo ready for 2 o'clock. So join us at 2. There's going to be lots of fun free giveaways from all the different vendors. And then, of course, on Friday, we have our celebration where we have about 150 to 170 items for you to shop for right from the comfort of your sewing room or your couch. We will see you in an hour or so. Have a good hour.